be reacting to Sunny V2, my favorite channel on the whole YouTube. Genuinely good channel. I do like it. I like the videos. They're very entertaining. What can I say? I hate myself, I guess. I could just say that, I think. This video is called The Man Who Lost $204 Million on a Trip to Vegas. And I wanted to react to this one with you guys because I have a lot of personal experience gambling. Ever been to Choctaw? Well, it's a good time, okay? And this whole thing is incredibly interesting. I've heard about this story before. It's ridiculous.
In 2007, 20% of Caesars Palace Casino revenue came from one single person.
This is crazy.
Terrence Watanabe. Born 1957 in Omaha, Nebraska,
terrible.
Terrence began life as the son of Harry Watanabe, who founded one of the most successful carnival suppliers in American history, called the Oriental Trading Company. At the age of 15, Terrence began working for his father, and by the age of 20, Terrence had been given the role of CEO, after which he'd added an incredible amount to the business.
That is insane to be a CEO at age 20. I mean, I was an idiot at age 20. I couldn't add anything to a business at that age.
Incredible amount to the business.
I mean, look,
by shifting the focus toward party products, Terrence was able to grow the business from 17 local stores to a company generating $25 million per month.
That is
the only
insane.
problem was Terrence had spent most of his life doing so and had therefore experienced almost nothing outside of work. The job
Poor guy. So he was just a pure workaholic dedicated to the Oriental Trading Company. CEO at 20, added a bunch of money to the company. This is a heartthrob. This guy's a stud. He's the Tom Cruise of party supplies.
Having burnt out by the age of 43, Terrence put his share of the company up for sale, eventually selling for an undisclosed amount in October 2000, after which the goal was to have a charitable and fun retirement. Mr. Watanabe said his plan was to throw himself into—
Why is he using the Willy Wonka fucking font? What is that? The Willy Wonka font. Why is he using that?
Undisclosed amount in October 2000, after which the goal was to have a charitable and fun retirement. Mr. Watanabe said his plan was to throw himself into his philanthropic work and have more fun.
By that he means gambling.
If it's not fun, it's not worth doing.
By that he means running the spinners. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Come on. Slots, baby. I love slots. They make me super horny. I'm like a fucking moth to a flame. Be quiet. Get up here, Dingleroot. Get up here, you Dingleroot.
He then created the Terry K. Watanabe Charitable Trust before donating millions to AIDS and cancer research, as well as various political causes.
Okay. Guy's being an activist. That's cool.
He didn't know what to do with his time, says his sister, and as the old saying goes, an idle mind is the devil's playground.
I love that.
With nothing else to do, Terry began a new hobby of spending large amounts of cash, purchasing one of Omaha's largest and most notable homes, which featured 9 bedrooms,
Does this man have no money anymore?
A gourmet kitchen, a custom wine cellar, and a 3-story elevator.
What the fuck do you need with 9 bedrooms and 18 bathrooms? I like the gourmet kitchen. The wine cellar's cool. The 3-story elevator's very overrated, I bet, but like still badass. But 9 fucking bedrooms and 18 bathrooms? Shoo! Be hard to jack off in all those, wouldn't it?
Are you challenging me?
Terry began to travel across the border from Omaha to Council Bluffs, Iowa, so he could gamble at the Caesars Horseshoe Casino, which is self-described on its website as a true gambler's paradise, featuring an expansive round-the-clock casino floor, an 18-table poker room.
I thought he went to like Las Vegas or something. No, he literally went to the local gambling spot to gamble. This is way less cool and a lot more cringe.
Having struggled to launch any new businesses, Terrence began to frequent Las Vegas beginning in 2005, where his existing gambling habit was intensified and joined with a drinking habit, satisfied only by a luxury vodka brand called Jewel of Russia.
Well, this just got way less funny, to be honest. As soon as the true actual addiction, I thought he was just a really rich guy. I remember seeing the amount of revenue from the casino being specifically up to him, but beyond that, I don't remember any of this, and that seems a lot more sad now and less funny to be honest.
At over $200 per
expensive
bottle.
for
In that very same year,
potato water.
billionaire Steve Wynn opened the Luxury Wynn Las Vegas, and by 2006, 1 year
That's
later,
beautiful.
Terrence had spent so much money at the venue that the two arranged to meet. Remarkably,
What?
Steve concluded that Terrence was a quote compulsive gambler and alcoholic,
God, that's
leading
sad.
Steve to ban Terry from the casino. However,
That's
given
nice.
this was no fix for Terry's addiction, this simply became an opportunity for other venues in the area.
That is fucking horrible. What a moral quandary that is. Steve Wynn's a good guy. Bad plastic surgery, but a good guy. Wow. That's interesting. I don't think I'd have the cojones to do that. Look at that little mask on that thing. That's fucking dumb. Oh my God. It's actually funny. If I had a big $1 billion casino and some guy was in there spending a bunch of money, I'd be like, yeah, sure, man. Go ahead and spend a bunch of money. They say most gamblers quit right before they hit it big. You're like 1% of the way there to winning it all back. So, feel free to do it here. I mean, it's the potential's there.
Decided to take his money over to Caesar's Palace, where a marketing executive promised to give him substantially more advantageous arrangements than the Wynn with respect to player comps, rebates, and other incentives.
That seems
After which
crazy.
the casino created specifically designed incentives to keep Terry gambling at their venue. He was given tickets to the Rolling Stones, $12,500 a month for airfare, and $500,000 in credit at the gift stores. Haraz also offered 15% cash back on table losses greater than $500,000.
What?
Special high limit games, and other incentives.
So
Mr.
this dude
Watanabe resided for
was
free in a
balling
3-bedroom
so
suite
hard.
at Caesars, had access to his favorite bartender, and was constantly surrounded
much
by
money is
attendants
he
to serve
worth?
his every need, such as a 7-course meal from the casino's Bradley Ogden
What the
restaurant,
fuck?
delivered to him while he was gambling.
This guy's been treated like a king more so than a king ever has just because he gambles.
Two of Mr. Watanabe's personal handlers at Caesars say he had thousands of Tiffany gift boxes filled with $50 gift cards or $100 gift coins that he would hand out to bartenders, nightclub operators, security guards, and others. They say he once told a security guard to go to a supermarket and buy every cut of steak, and then proceeded to hand them out to employees.
This guy's like the Mr. Beast of gambling. This is fucking sick. This is the most baller dude I've ever witnessed in my whole life. I had no idea the story was this interesting. There is so much money that he's spending. I want to know exactly how much money he was worth. Is there Terrence Watanabe? Is it unknown completely? Oh, peak net worth of 500 million. Oh my God. That is ridiculous.
Caesars Palace high rollers of this magnitude are often given exclusive loyalty program status called 7-Star,
I don't get it.
where members are wowed by all the fantastic benefits afforded to them,
Seems
with
like a different
additional
world
rewards and
to me.
all-round bigger and better perks.
Yeah,
Yet the
that
casino
world,
then
totally.
literally created a new tier above this called Chairman, of which only Terrence Watanabe had the status of joining.
What?
Having been handed what you might call the ultimate life, Terry decided to stay in Vegas,
Yeah, that's
yet with
awesome.
no intervention and nothing else to do. The severity of his habit began to get out of control.
Yeah, I can fucking imagine he's being enabled by everyone around him. There's no voice in his head to be like, maybe I shouldn't spend this money, because the dude has been a baller since he was a child, a 20-year-old boy. That is great. I want to see. I hope he didn't lose all of his money, but also I do hope he did, because that's like funny, because he got treated so well. So fuck him. Who cares?
Terrence rejected any skill-based casino game like
Yes.
poker, and instead gravitated toward games with low odds, including
Yes,
roulette and slots.
slots.
He was considered a house player because slots and roulette are house games. They have terrible odds for the play.
Slots, bro. He fucking literally was going. Come on. That is wild. That is wild. Never did I expect that in my wildest dreams. I figured he'd be like counting cards or some shit.
In the 11 months since the beginning of the year, Terrence Watanabe had lost $127 million. Under the assumption that Terry had more money somewhere, the casino then gave him a $17 million loan, although this by itself should have been a sign that he was almost out of money. On the 23rd of January 2008, just weeks after telling family about his losses, Terrence put his Omaha mansion up for sale while continuing to chase his losses in Vegas.
Dude
He
went on
managed
a
to sell the home for
legendary
a price
bender.
of $2.66 million. However, at this point, it was
That's
already
way,
too late. Terrence
way
Watanabe
less
was
than it's
completely
worth.
out of money. He'd wagered $4.2 million in 2005, $81 million in 2006, $825 million in 2007, and when his family brought him back
What?
to Omaha in early 2008, Terry had lost more than anybody else in Las Vegas history, with the 3-year trip costing him a total of $204 million. To make matters
He wagered $800 million and somehow didn't just lose. I mean, that just goes to show you that gambling isn't a full scam. There is value to it, and maybe potentially, maybe one day, if you do believe hard enough and you do play the right way and you swipe that screen hard, you'll make it.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
Terrence had no
almost did.
job or income, yet still owed the casino $14.7 million, after which Terry put the blame back onto Caesars, stating that his losses were their fault. Mr.
Oh my God, what
Watanabe
an idiot.
alleges that during this period, Haraz not only didn't make him leave when
that's
he
true.
was drunk, but applied him with alcohol
Still
and
an idiot,
prescription
though.
drugs to encourage him to stay and gamble,
prescription
leading
drugs.
Terry to launch a lawsuit against the casino. Court documents
Interesting.
explain Caesars served Mr. Watanabe 2 to 3 750 ml bottles of Jewel of Russia vodka per day, every day. No Caesars employee ever limited or cut off Mr. Watanabe's drinking, despite
course,
the fact
'cause
that
he's
he was
making
almost
them a lot of
always
money.
visibly severely intoxicated when he was being served while gambling. On at least one occasion at Caesars in 2007, a concerned companion of Mr. Watanabe, Stuart Mitchell, pulled aside his cocktail waitress and pled with her to water down
Please,
Mr. Watanabe's
water down the
drinks.
drinks.
The cocktail waitress refused and
Terry
curtly
gets whatever he
responded, Terry
wants.
gets whatever he wants.
Terry gets whatever he wants. I am the Antichrist. No ethics, no morals. Gambling sucks. Don't gamble, by the way. I hate gambling. I think it's bad. I don't gamble. I do gamble sometimes, but, you know, only with the lives of others. Just kidding. That's a joke. But like a really weird one that's not funny.
A spokesperson for the casino stated, "We're in the gambling business." We
Yeah.
had no reason to believe that Terry Watanabe was anything other than a big player with huge resources who made an adult decision to bet the money he did.
True.
Are we going to provide an environment that keeps him very happy? Of course we are.
Dude, I don't know what is in me wants to side with the casino. It's like either side with the casino or the idiot rich guy. But the idiot rich guy has like actual addiction, mental problems because of the way he's lived his life, which he didn't even really have that much of a say over. You could kind of argue because he was only 20 when he was given the CEO role by his father. So it's like, it's a rough situation. That's interesting. That's interesting. I do feel bad for Terrence, I believe. I feel bad for him. That makes sense. Or Terry, whatever the fuck his name was. Terrence. Yeah. Terrence Watanabe. Yeah, I think Big Casino L. I'm with the rich guy.
Both Terry and the casino had each dropped their lawsuits. However, Terry's life
That's
never
good.
recovered afterwards.
My name is Terry Watanabe. I've been diagnosed with prostate cancer.
On the 29th of July
That sucks.
2017, Terry announced that he had cancer, hoping to raise $100,000 on GoFundMe.
So he literally has no money at all?
Today, I try to live a good life and be a good man. Despite my past flaws and mistakes, I've always sought to do good and help people. I hope I
That's
can
good.
still have a positive impact on those in the future by sharing my story, both highs and lows, funny and sad moments,
That's
showing that
cute.
Terry, quite impressively, now took full responsibility for his own mistakes.
Yeah, that's baller. I'm glad I came back and was honest with you guys and said that I sided with the man and not the gambling business. Yeah, that's that sucks for Terry. I feel bad for Terry. That's fucked up. I cannot imagine having everything, losing everything. That's happened a lot. There's plenty of examples of that, but just this is another level because it's like, not only did he didn't lose everything necessarily to like hard drugs and just making bad decisions. He was surrounded by an entity that was actively trying to suck him dry. That's wild. That's I feel bad for Terry. What's he up to now? It's been positive. That's awesome.
Sunny V2. I want to thank you very much for the video. It was very precise and a surprise for me. Thank you.
That's nice. It's cute. Good. Huh. Interesting. Good ending. He seems to be doing well, you know? That's cool.